Hello everyone. Sunday daily. So we've got some campaign features. Include Head Start. Each player starts with an overgrown estate, necropolis, a lurker, and 7 copper. Okay, so we have an 11 card. No. Lurker has replaced the hovel. So still a 10 card deck. But we got lurker. And Head Start, I believe, means we get 2 extra turns, but they have 10 VP tokens. I also noticed we had the 5-2. Lurker can trash cards, so it's getting us points as we go. Colony Platinum. Continue. Very interesting, strong effect. I probably don't want to play this lurker right. Oh wait, no, hold on. I have 2 extra turns. So it's not unforeseeable that I come back around to this lurker before the AI has a chance to play theirs. That's especially true if I buy another lurker. What I'm thinking of doing here is lurk a souk and buy a lurker. Then on my next turn, do a big overpay for Farrier. And the turn after that, pretty good chance we'll see one of the lurkers. I'll gain the souk from the trash and then trash some cards and see where we go from there. I can lower my hand size pretty effectively with some cards here on the board, so souk should be good. The only problem is draw. There's the start of turn draw with Farrier. There's no discard attack, is there? Start of turn draw with Farrier, but that only lasts so long. King's Court. Ooh, if we can lurk Fortress into our hand. Another thing to keep in mind. I think the souk thing is better to start with. Really hope that they can't snatch it out of the trash before we have a chance to get it. But if I lurk the souk now, next turn, overpay for Farrier, I'll draw 8 cards. 8 cards. I'll have an extra lurker, an extra Farrier. So Farrier doesn't really count. Let's say I draw 8 out of 11 cards. 2 of them are lurkers. It's gotta be the way to go, right? Continue. Worst case scenario, we could even continue for a warehouse. Perfect. So we'll take the souk, we'll trash those. Now I really don't want to put things in the trash until I can be sure to get them. So there's Rogue though, right? Rogue can also get me stuff out of the trash. Is this just lurk Fortress and overpay for Farrier again? Ooh, that's not what I wanted to draw here. Ooh, they have a 5-2, so interesting. Be interesting to see what they do next turn. Because I've got lurkers coming up. I didn't think of this. Souk with overpay hurts it. But maybe I can do a continue thing here. Continue Souk seems to be pretty powerful as well. If I continue for... even a forager wouldn't be that bad. Trash the overgrown estate, draw something there, probably a lurker. I could just lurk another fortress. Choose how much debt to pay off. Oh, right, because Souk, I can pay off debt. This should be a debt symbol, right? Not a coin symbol. Yeah, it's asking me to pay off debt because it's going to subtract coin. This shouldn't make a difference because I have so much more coin than debt. I'm still going to lose 1 coin. Yeah, that's a little confusing. I might submit that not as a bug report, but maybe as like, I mean, it's either a bug or it's that should be a debt symbol. You're paying off 8 debt. Anyway. The thing about Rogue is that when the AI trashes cards, when I play a rogue and the AI trashes cards, they get the points for it. I need a King's Court. Because, so King's Court along with like Forum or Warehouse or Fortress are the only draw. Well, King's Court Warehouse, is that draw? King's Court Forum is draw. So and Forum will help to cycle past coppers for the moment. Maybe I can do that. If I see 2 lurkers, I can nab a King's Court. I'll slowly be trashing coppers with Forager. Let's see what this does. Yeah, they nab a fortress. They do a farrier overpay. Makes sense. Discard 2 cards. Okay, so I'm taking a King's Court for sure. There's like no doubt about it. I think I should probably... There's a lot of... I've discarded 2 coppers, so there's another 2 coppers down there, I think. Or 3, actually. I guess I have 6 coppers in my deck. How do I get a Souk this turn? If I continue for Warehouse, if I buy Souk, I can get a better trash off. But maybe I just play on. I don't want too many lurkers. Farrier's better than nothing. King's Court makes sense. So I think it'd be nice to be able to draw on here and get another King's Court. How do I do that? Lurker for King's Court. Did I discard 2 coppers? I've lost track of how many coppers I have. I should make a note next time I have a chance. I mean, I could continue for a lurker. That's kind of it's a bit extreme, right? But what are my other options? I could lurk for a fortress and draw on, but then I would still need to continue for a lurker. Huh. I think I should just do this. I can get more money if I continue for lurker. Get that King's Court. There's a King's Court down here as well. I hope it'll match up with something worthwhile. I think there's like a farrier or a fortress down there. Okay, yeah, so continue for lurker, get that King's Court, and then play the souk. I guess it didn't matter, the extra money. I could have figured that out, but yeah. What did they do? They bought a souk and trashed some things. Okay. So I think I King's Court the lurker and just grab some fortresses. I'll take 2 fortresses and I'll put a King's Court in the trash and really hope that I see my next lurker. 1, 2, King's Court. Discard 2 cards. Yeah, so okay, so I think now lurk for that King's Court, play my 2 coppers, and continue for maybe play 1 copper and continue for a forager. Foragers could be a source of money here, and they're a source of points by trashing fortresses. And then I can king the souk for a whole bunch of money. So what do I do now? Double king? It would be nice to have more souks eventually. How about king souk overpay? King souk forager? It'd be nice if there were more treasures in the trash too. That was a really bad hand for them. Could take a souk here, but maybe I should try to draw on first. This is actually pretty bad for me. I might need to lurk for fortresses. Like, let's king the lurker and go fortress, fortress. And what? King. Oh man. This is too many foragers. I did not think I had that many. I thought the one I took last turn was the second one. But I continued for a forager, didn't I? Yeah, this is rough. Okay, well, silly, but I think I'm just gonna trash my own forager here. And, you know, adding more cantrips to the deck is fine, given how many King's Courts I have now. Another Forum would be nice. How do I make the most money out of what I got going on here? Do I just end actions? No, I need to play... I want to play the Souk before... I want to play the Forager after the Souk, but I want to play the Souk after the Forager. I guess that's the only way to do it. Let's go Forum. And overpay for a Farrier. Got to keep our eye on piles, because King's Court Lurker can empty piles quickly. Probably not going to happen this turn. For the AI, I mean. But I didn't leave anything here on the Forager, that's fine. Okay, they've overpaid for Farrier. We could win this turn. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I should start with King, King, Forum. Discard 2 cards. The Souk might not be very good right now. I might have it in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 gains right there in the Lurker. I hope I did this right. I've got this king to play again and that king to play again. Yeah, so there's the game. It doesn't matter, right? Oh, that was a triple play. I wasn't paying attention. I thought I was going to play that just once. Well, let's have some fun, right? Is this a triple play? No, it's a standard. If I can get that Souk back, maybe I can get a lot of money. Fantastic. I mean, we could go for the quad pile out. It's always fun. Too bad we can't get a pro. I'm sure I could have optimized this better, but I wasn't really thinking. All right. Yeah, I think the head start here helps immensely. I was really happy with my opening hand, the 2-5 with the Lurker. Well, if you have 2-5, your Lurker is definitely in your first hand. That might be the best opening on this kingdom. If I had a 3-4, like probably taking a Forager and I don't know, maybe Transmogrify. But Yeah, that Souk, the early Souk helped. Obviously, it trashed some cards, but then Souk with continue on the board is another really good source of high. You can really increase the value of playing Souk. Souk becomes a lot weaker later in the game when you're drawing big hands. I could have still managed some continue stuff, right? Have big hands, play all the cards except Souk, play the treasures, and then continue and play the Souk. But whatever. And I guess you want to be careful a little bit with your lurker play and not put anything standard lurker, right? Like don't put anything in the trash that's really good that the AI can snatch. So I took a little bit of a risk early on by trashing a Souk, but with the head start, with the Farrier overpay, thought it was pretty good chances that we see at least one more lurker. Yeah, and then obviously all my points came from playing lurker. Lurker Fortress is a good thing to keep in mind. Yeah, probably could have also done something to ramp up the value of foragers. Like if you put a bunch of treasures in the trash and forage Fortress, especially like King Forage Fortress, that could be good. What was the split of cards here? Okay, well yeah, but I bought those at the end. 5 King's Courts, but there's a bunch in the trash too. 4. So the AI only had 1 King's Court. That's sad. Didn't trash any copper. Sad. But did trash its Necropolis and Overgrown Estate. Okay, cool. That was fun. Thanks for watching.